Cash Cow back with another video, guys. Oh man, got another unboxing. Let's go. I was surprised to get this. I was like, wait, because I know I had submitted. I told you guys that another one should be coming soon. I didn't. They are actually on time. They got this done early. So, well, no, not early. Actually on schedule. So, without further ado, from Daniel J. Patterson himself, PGX, let's go. Check out the last unboxing I did a week ago. A week ago, I think. Oh man, we in there. So I got 5 more comics. I only remember maybe 2 or 3 that I sent. The other ones kind of became like a haze, or I was like, what did I send again? So, man, you know how I get with unboxings. We gonna do this, we gonna do it, we gonna roll it, keep it moving. Got more to send out. And this brings me joy. Brings me joy, guys. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, alright. As you can see, nothing's been opened yet. Got my comic slips. Let's get this bubble wrap thing done. Get that out the way. Hold on, I'll move that for right now. Alright. Guys, I feel like even though I understand, and the reason why I use PGX, quick turnaround service. I don't plan on really selling these comics. It's more to like leave for my kids. Okay, that's the bottom. Leave for my kids, my girl, anybody that's gotta live life after I'm gone. Alright? So I like this. To me, this is like my legacy. I enjoy comics. I love the smell of them. I love the covers. I love the fascinations. I just love everything about it, right? So, this is what is dear to me. I love, this is like, these comics that you see in these unboxings are comics that are near and dear and will be hard to part ways with. I have other comics that, like, we know that. But these are the comics, like, I don't need to upgrade it. Like, if I have a .5 of the first appearance of Green Goblin, I'm happy with that, right? So, this is what I work hard for. This is what I strive for, and that's what I tell you guys, to like just be happy with what you have. Like, you don't need a 9.0, the first appearance of Green Goblin, or the first appearance of Vision. You don't need that. You really don't. You don't. I mean, would it be nice to have? Absolutely. The hell, why not? But we as a society have got to the point where we're like in an elitist status. Oh, you don't get them graded by CGC. Oh, you don't get them graded by CBCS. You get them graded by PGX. EGS. And it's not that. At the end of the day, the community should be striving more, or just being the fact, hey, that person got a different view. Let me watch some of their videos. Let me respect their views. Hey, they got a different view. Everybody's not the same, and they shouldn't be the same. We don't need that in the community. We need people that's different, doing their own things, and setting themselves apart. All right. With that being said, enough about that. Let's get into this unboxing, baby. We got 5 of them. Let's go. All right. First one. Oh, we got Amazing Spider-Man number 15, baby. That's the first appearance of Kraven the Hunter, second appearance of Chameleon, first mention of Mary Jane Watson. All right. I honestly feel like this would be maybe a 1.5 to 2.0. All right. Let's see, y'all. See? 1.5. I remember it was actually a Sunday morning. I was at my job at that time. I'm not no longer there. Not gonna mention him. But I was on the middle of doing some stuff and I managed to like catch a break and get away, and I was like, I bid it on it and got it for under $300, and I remember like shouting in the middle of it, like once I won the bid, and people were like looking at me crazy, but I'm like, I didn't tell them what happened. I'm like in my mind, like I just got the first appearance of Kraven the Hunter. This comic is going to be astronomical. It's gonna be crazy. All right, so that's a 1.5. Y'all see that? Hopefully, y'all see that. Presents well. Hopefully, the glare is not too bad. Now, let's get into the gist of it. We know that Sony is actually going to be trying to make a Kraven the Hunter spin-off movie, right? Hopefully that... Kraven the Hunter is definitely one of the most popular villains that Spider-Man has in his stable, which is, that's why I say anybody that reverts back to Batman or Spider-Man villains, like the main ones, you can't go wrong because they are like they're intertwined with that character. Spider-Man is probably the most popular character of Marvel. Batman is the most popular character of DC. Alright? So with that being said, like I feel like, you know, the Green Goblins, Kraven the Hunter, Doc Ock, Mysterio, any of those from that Sinister Six stable, I feel like you're making a good investment on that. So that's a 1.5, guys. And I'm happy with that. I'm cool with that. So, cream to off-white pages, 1964. You know, you see a few rips here and there, but the comic was complete. It was complete. And a 1.5 is not bad to me. Alright? It's not bad to me. I don't care what nobody say. I'm going to take that 1.5. Alright? Let's move on to the next one, guys. I'm rolling around on bubble wrap or something. Alright? Next one. Let's go. Ooh. Malibu Sun 13. Predates Spawn number 1. One of these, it's like one of, you got Rust number 1. You got Malibu Sun number 13. There's a few others. They predate Spawn number 1. So Todd McFarlane was such a hot commodity back then. Still is now. I'm not going, like, his art is still, you prefer his art. They would have sketches. They would have, you know, where he can draw his characters and put them out and all that. This is one of the ones that predates Spawn number 1. I honestly would say this probably is a 6.5 to 7.0. We'll see. Alright, let's go. Oh, an 8.5. Ooh! Okay, so we got off-white to white page. 8.5? Now, don't get me wrong. I take care of my comics, but and the comic was already in good condition. But an 8.5? Man, what is you saying? We've been getting news that Spawn was supposed to appear maybe. We've been getting the news for probably about 2-3 years now. A little longer, maybe 4 to 5, give or take. An 8.5 in a Malibu Sun 13. Come on. Only thing this had was a little crease at the top. It just had some crease marks. Other than that, the book presented well. Very well done on myself, indeed, because I bought it. But this predates Spawn #1. So this is one of the copies that people actually want to obtain that's dealing with Spawn, the character. Alright? That is lovely. That is my highest grade comic from PGX so far. Oh man. Woo. Whoa. Oh. Oh man, that's definitely going on display. I'm just like, it's crazy, right? Because I'm like, I just did a PGX unboxing a week ago, and I'm like, okay, I put those comics up, as you can see. And I'm like, well, what do I move it at to display it? You know? Oh, my luck. But it's a good problem to have, alright? We ain't gonna pretend like it's not. Alright, next, let's see what we got. Oh, okay. We got Strange Adventures number 205, the first origin and appearance of Deadman. With the unfortunate passing of Neil Adams, this comic has definitely seen the spike. His art is to be cherished. Rest in peace to him. Condolences to his family. Very good art. Like, he pretty much, from like what, Batman, the Batmans of, oh man, he had a nice little run with Batman art in DC. But his art will withstand the test of time. It's important. And this is one of the characters that he was famous for introducing. Now, we have got speculation that Deadman is going to be on HBO Max, which I feel like that's the best thing DC can do right now, is kind of put their shows on HBO Max. That separates it. They can be R-rated. They can go any direction they want. They can be dark and gritty. It separates them. Whereas Marvel, at times, you have like fluff and kids type pieces. They can be crazy. They can go off the rails. Honestly, with this, I feel like this may be... I would honestly say a 3.5 to a 5.0. I know that's a big range. But honestly, that's what I was saying. 3.5 to a 5.0, alright? Oh, a 3.0. Oh. Hey. So it says cream to white pages. Okay. But that's okay. I'm cool with that. It said 3.5 to 5.0. So, hey, I thought it could be in the 3s still. And I'm cool with that. I am happy with that. Right now, this comic is hot. Like, it is hot with the speculation and the news that he would be, like, kind of in a Tales from the Crypt mode with producing stuff like horror stories and all that, now's the perfect time to buy him. Because when he appears, it's over with. So, alright, I'll take that. Plus, I like Deadman. You know, I would like to see his story brought to life on the big screen. You know. All right, next, let's go. Ooh. Okay, we got Tales to Astonish number 35. The first, oh no, not the first. We got an origin, second appearance of Ant-Man, the first appearance of Ant-Man in his costume. I honestly would say this probably would be no more than a 1.5. I'll say a 1.0 to maybe 2.5 at the most. Alright? What we got? Yep. 1.5. This comic was a little beat up. It's a light tan to cream pages. It's a little beat up, but I'm cool with that. I enjoy that. That comic is actually very valuable right now. And you know, Quantumania is coming out, what, next year? I think it's 2023. I'm trying to get the first appearance. So, Tales to Astonish, what, 27? Trying to get that. So, I'm like, oh my Lord. It gets harder and harder, but that's the way it's supposed to be. I started off with like, oh man, when I started off collecting comic books, I was like, $50 a nice price for you, man. You go, you know, you could get one or two. But then as you start to understand, you like, man, that's not the comics that's worth like that. You'll find some gems, you'll find some dollar bin diving type stuff. But the stuff that's valuable now, you like, come on, you gotta drop a little bit more on that. And when I finally figured out the game and started learning more, and don't get me wrong, I'm still learning today. You understand that, hey, I need to put forth a real effort in this. And that's when you start buying stuff like this. So that's a 1.5. Nothing to be to cry or go home about. I'm happy with that. I am completely happy with that. I have the first appearance of Ant-Man in a costume and a second overall appearance of Ant-Man. I'm good with that. Alright? Try to get that first appearance though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Alright, last one. Ooh, we got Silver Surfer number 1. Now, they said the front cover is detached. Damn. Okay, so we got the first appearance of Shaliba, an origin of Silver Surfer and the Watcher. This comic, man. These were one of those premiere issues back in the 60s that were like long, was more than your average 30-some pages, like almost 60, you know. What is this gonna be graded? I feel like with the front cover being detached, it'll take away from the grade. So I honestly feel like this probably would be a 2.0. If we get to the 3s, we'll see. Let's see. Another 1.5. That front cover being detached is really what probably held it back. If that cover would have been attached, I feel like this probably would be 2 to 2.5. But on the other thing, this is Silver Surfer's number 1, like not his first appearance, but his premiere issue. Do you understand how hot Silver Surfer is and how hot he's going to get? He hasn't even been premiered, or he hasn't been, put out there yet, but you know he's coming. You know Galactus is coming. Those two characters are intertwined along with Fantastic Four, so you know you're going to see them. I was like, let me get that, snatch that up. Hey, what is you saying? Alright, guys, tell you. That is lovely. I still take that. I don't care. I will take that because it's an attack. The front cover may be detached, but there's no missing pages. What more can you ask from that? All right. That being said, guys, we got one, two, got two 1.5s, we got a 3.0, we got an 8.5. Let's go. Oh, okay. We got three 1.5s. Got three. Three 1.5s, one 3.0, one 8.5. Guys, don't let nobody sway you into a direction of living, oh, you gotta get it graded through this. Do what makes you happy. If you want to spend with CGC, CBCS, PGX, it's your choice, your prerogative. Just don't try to push it on to where a person, if they don't do it your way, then they're less than. Like, we gotta stop that in the community, guys. You gotta stop that. It's getting out of hand. Alright? That being said, it's Cash Cow out with another unboxing. Guys, stay tuned. Go back, watch my past unboxings. Check out my Cash Cow weekly comic geek picks. And just stay tuned for any other thing I put out, guys. You like the content so far? Subscribe, like, comment, share. I respond to anything. It's Cash Cow out. Be safe, y'all. Hunt respectively.